Hi there, this is Patrick Allmond from StopDoingNothing.com, and it's time for a new video. It's a new week, and this week I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the field of public speaking, and this is really on my mind because last week I attended one of my favorite conferences to go to, the National Speakers Association Conference for 2013, which was held in Philadelphia. And I had a blast like I do at all conferences, met up with old friends I hadn't seen in a while, met up with new friends, met up with Facebook friends where we became kind of tight online, but we had never actually met in person. And I went to some great educational sessions and kind of thought forward to what's coming up in 2013, 2014, because the NSA group, the good NSA group, has several conferences a year. And I thought it would be good for you to understand a little bit about the NSA conference, but about public speaking in general and why this is a skill that you would want to focus on. I've been standing up in front of a classroom speaking since probably 1998, if not earlier, when I was in the field of IT, and it hasn't always come naturally to me. And to tell you the truth, it's been quite an experience. I used to be very nervous, used to get very sweaty palms. Matter of fact, I can't even see it, but I'm wringing my palms right now. Used to be very stuttery, used to repeat myself a lot, and it used to be somewhat of a challenge. And let me tell you, coming from the world of IT, public speaking is not an easy field to transition to. IT people, technology people tend to be somewhat introverted in the first place, and so putting us in front of a public group, a public stage area, is not the most comfortable environment in the world. But being that I was in business for myself, I had to work my way through it. I had to get over it. And then a couple of years ago, I joined the NSA, which is basically transitioning me into a professional speaker. And so I was thinking about the three things that I get out of public speaking. And when I think about the field of public speaking, the three major benefits I see is to being a public speaker and, more importantly, a great public speaker and a great communicator. The first one, I think, is going to be the networking that you get out of life. If you ever go to an environment where you want to meet other people, which you're going to have to do to expand your business, whether you work for a corporation or you're an entrepreneur, if you're in any kind of field where you need to connect with other people to grow your business and to make new sales, to make new leads, it's going to be an essential skill. And what I mean is you're going to have the skill to walk up to complete strangers and be able to communicate your thoughts and your feelings and your wishes and your desires. And at the same time, you're going to have to be a great communicator. And part of a great communicator is listening to other people. And one of the things that public speaking has done for me is turn me into a great speaker, but also a great listener. So the networking skills that I've gained that have come along with my public speaking skills have been quite amazing. And that's one reason right there. The other one kind of segues from the networking, and I'm going to say it's marketing. And what I mean by that is if you're a solopreneur or entrepreneur or if you're in control of any kind of area where you're responsible for the expansion of your business, you need to be able to communicate the benefits of your products and services, and you need to communicate them well. You need to be able to communicate them with emotion. You need to be able to communicate them in a short, succinct amount of time with the fewest words possible. And by working on your public speaking skills, you're going to gain that advantage. And your sales and your marketing area is going to expand because of your public speaking skills. It amazes me sometimes that I come in contact with people that are in the sales and marketing area, but they can't communicate. When you ask them about their products and services, they can't communicate with you why their product is better than another product. So if you are in the sales or marketing field, then public speaking is going to be a skill that's rapidly going to grow that area for you. But the main reason that I think public speaking is a great skill to have is the fact that you will basically have control over just about any situation in which you're invited. And what I mean by that is if you have an idea that wants to change the world, be it a technical idea, be it a new thought process, be it motivation, be it how married people work together, I can take any idea in the world. And when I think of the people that are really great in that field, all of them are great communicators. They're great public speakers. And so I think that if you are someone who has kind of a great idea inside of you and you want to get it out to the world, then your public speaking skills are going to have to be important. And like I said, whether you want to be a marriage counselor or the next Tony Robbins, a motivational type speaker, or someone who has a really good technical idea, even internet marketers, believe it or not. A lot of internet marketers hide behind the computer screen, but if you ever want to speak at conferences or get your idea out or express a passion or an ambition or any kind of major idea in the world, you are not going to be able to get it out to the world unless you are a great public speaker. And I see this time and time again, and it's also one of the reasons that I personally go back to the NSA conference. Now, this is not a commercial for the NSA conference, although I'd highly encourage you to get there, but that's where I go to see the best public speakers in my field. So if you're interested in this, idea of being a great public speaker, there are a couple of routes I'm going to give you. First of all, like or comment on this video and share this video around to your friends. If you know someone who wants to get into the public speaking field, this is not a solicitation, but just share this with them because I want them to know the reasons why they want to start working on that particular skill and the benefits that come from it. If you want some more information about NSA or about public speaking or want some help getting started in a career field, please hit me up on social media or on email, patrick@allaboutfocus.com, or go to any one of my websites, stopdoingnothing.com or allaboutfocus.com, and I'll get you down the right path, and I can even possibly offer you some coaching in that area. But don't postpone that skill. Don't delay learning how to be a great public speaker. There are so many routes you can take. There is not a defined path to being a great public speaker. You can join Toastmasters, you can join NSA, you can practice speaking at your Rotary clubs, your chambers of commerces. There are just so many routes you can take, but as I emphasize in the world of Stop Doing Nothing, please just get started and please work on that passion and work on being able to communicate your thoughts and your feelings to the world, because once you do that, you'll have the world in the palm of your hands. This has been Patrick Allmond from StopDoingNothing.com. If you like this video, please share it around on social media. Always subscribe on the YouTube channel, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great week.